What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Right now we got four black righteous folks home, and we got Stephen Harris in the building.
Peace,
What's
peace,
happening?
y'all. What up,
Well,
y'all?
What's
welcome back.
happening? What's happening?
What just happened? What
That was
just
Welcome
nothing
happened?
but
back,
the
welcome
spirits.
back, welcome back.
The spirits that was that energy.
Hey, when you hang out with me, there's gonna be some shakeups.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We were having a great build, and Shauna started asking Ryan some questions, and the
Yeah, I mean, it's
broadcast just cut
interesting,
off.
like to talk to somebody that's somewhere that I've never been, and just people have different views about life based on where they are and how they've been living. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. I mean, because I have not touched down on a lot of different states in California or United States, period.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to go visit like Montana, Kansas, Colorado, whatever. You know what I mean? Just for the sake of,
Idaho.
yeah. Even I, well, that doesn't sound exciting to go run to, but if I was passing through to go to the next town or something else, I wouldn't mind passing through probably though.
Yeah.
Eat at one of those diners real quick and keep on trucking.
Yeah. See what they got at one of them damn diners. How you
There you
guys
go.
doing out there that's watching the broadcast? I'm Knowledge Uprising. I'm Lindsay, and this is Knowledge Uprising. What
Hey,
happened?
I want to make sure, it says off air on my phone that I'm looking at.
So now it says off air.
Oh
So,
wait.
So let me make sure we're live right now. So if I'm live right now, for the viewers that's watching, I can't see you guys, but type in one in the chat if y'all can hear me or see me live. They're saying I'm live. One person view. Okay, we live.
Okay.
I'm looking at
Okay,
it
cool.
right here.
It's strange when I go live, it only shows one or two people in my live. I don't see all the people that's online at the time or nothing. I don't even
Yo,
know.
that's how it be. Yo, I say
Really?
the same thing. Yo, like it don't say everybody that's in there, right?
But why other people can tell you exactly how many people is in their room? They be talking as, yeah, we have 507
No.
people in here. You do this and that. Well, how do they know? We don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're looking at probably two screens. Like they're on one thing and then they're looking at another computer or phone where they can actually see the numbers.
Yeah, you
Oh.
know you're like double screened or something.
Oh, okay. I was like thinking I was tripping or my phone was
Yeah.
tripping. Like my shit is deficient.
Like hold on now. What's going on?
That's funny.
Man, so where were we?
Well, I was gonna read my
Donna, did you
poem.
did you yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead and do the poem.
Okay, I've done this poem many times. The one I did for you, I think last time was one that I had because I rewrite and I rewrite and I rewrite. I keep writing until I get it right. So the one I had
Yeah.
read to you was, I think, the one before this one. So this one is more cleaned up a little bit, but it still represents what I'm talking about, what's going on in the community. When I broke my foot, this is what I wrote. This is the first thing I did when I broke my foot within a month of being online. So this is what it's called, Doomsday Party, and this is what I perceive where we look like, how things are been, how they've been, and where we need to go. So, fault not all, but far too many. Black folk lost in Doomsday Party. Wide-eyed zombies led by a shepherdless herding. Numerous empty-headed beings. Shaming all righteous black copper folk included. Trademark, sharing, damning labels. How come? Droves unruly, refuse to grow the fuck up. Men quick to bark out orders without adhering to anything righteous. Alas, doomsday party created. Twerk and jerk and foam mouth like a rabid dog possessed. Shackled lowly blacks perform fuckery antics. Hookups, pretend, play house casually risque. Reality show imageries ruin confused youth early. Trick, dumb down, females get pregnant. Most likely, left looking rather silly. Unprotected, overlooked, unloved. Meanwhile, Stray Bandit impregnates and sexing for fun. He runs through many ones, then spits out like overly chewed gum. Max pimps players, devours her essence, turning her into a Venus trap. Soulless, angered, ratchetly loud and freakish. Attitude matches ghetto ass living. She goes rogue wearing it as a badge, aka black bitch hood rat, ghetto bird disparaged. Elites props up our celebrities. Then capitalize on black foolery, wearing them as a piece of jewelry. Shit demonic, y'all. Blame games swatted back and forth. Solutions, none, of course. Legions of women ensnared and slaved with child minus a family unit. Scattered, wilding out, soon forgets child altogether now, because she wants out. When single moms raise children wrong, sex touched, harmed, missing, murdered, whose fault? Just hers? Crafty lies handed out by experts. Excuse confused hypocrisies, New Babylon. Odd, no call from self-proclaimed leaders to disrupt demonic partying either. These lames bloated with power, wealth, with own hustle agendas. Mindless parties saturate, bombard us. It affects us, are still ongoing. The disease compounds the situation with the trend down low, black men hidden. While he's pretending, sex and women spreading HIV, damn. Common sense respect least required. Lost minds equals barren of wisdom. We got crimes galore, wondering or murdering our own like playing tic-tac-toe. Nobody represents us anymore. The extended vacation leaders babbles the same old fucking songs all year long. End time shows outrageous, widespread, wicked perversions. Swamp monsters, can't even say it right. Swamp monsters hovering, preying over everyone. Yet they still use tattered, dusted speeches. For what? Obsession of money and the bling blings like a child staring at a lit Christmas tree, days dumbly glorifying evil doings, rap songs blasted with hypnotic sounds and beats supposed to make our demise better, really? Many getting jiggy with it. Jaded personas leveling the community. We exalt these beasts, mocked by the entire world as low lifes, disdain made plain with harassments, false arrests, abductions, missing organs, lynchings, flat out killings, open season of folks being purged. Where is the righteous outrage heard? Sweet-lipped liars everywhere. Benedict Arnold's blackened faces cooning it up. Useless, baseless debates as blacks waste away, away, away. Missing is black marriages, hijacked by reckless dating practices, lies renamed traditions, cultural experiences, trends, movements, wicked. Arise, Lazarus, get up, zonked out sheep. Look around, scapegoated by evil ones who wants us done. Righteous, align with like-minded, weed out demented demons, speak truth, unapologetic, reform, return to cleanliness, community unity, take a stand and change. If not, you chose white supremacy, idolatry. Please stop. Doomsday partying. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. That's it.
Yeah, that's heavy. I like that. I like that a lot.
Man, that shit is awesome.
Yeah, so that's what I looked at, and that's what my arguments are. I pretty much laid out what my arguments are, the basis of a lot of stuff, and also through my experience and also what I've learned. So I'm trying to be as transparent as I can. I think the only thing that's going to save us is by being honest and speaking the truth and move forward. We cannot be wrestling amongst ourselves over facts of this and that and not expect to do the work. We can't do the work arguing. It's not going to happen. So that's why I was like, can we get over ourselves and just help out our common brother and folks and stop trying to be egotistical monsters and beasts out here like a Allah, what's her name, Zaza Ali, you know, and Brother Polites and Umar Johnsons, and trying to, you know, glorify ourselves and trying to get rich off of the hopelessness of us. Everybody is making a killing off of our pain. You know what I mean? That's what that is. Making a killing off our pain, making us feel like we can get better by dreaming their fucking falsehood of a lie of a dream. Okay? Let's keep it real. So I'm saying, instead of trying to hypothetically dream, let's do what we can do where we are and make our reality better, and just help each other out, and stop playing games, stop calling each other names, stop belittling everybody, stop badgering. We don't need to know everything about everybody other than causes, other than monies funneling towards people to help. That's it. Everything else is irrelevant to me.
Right. Steve,
that's where I'm
still there?
Oh yeah,
somebody's
I'm here.
sleeping.
I'm just listening. Oh no, I'm still here.
It sounded like somebody was sleeping, didn't it?
Oh no,
make sure Steve was still
I was
here.
like, I put somebody out. I rocked somebody to sleep.
Boy, that Doomsday party wasn't no joke.
Oh no,
But
no, I'm taking. No, I'm listening, because in the last segment that we were in, you didn't say a whole lot because you were doing a lot of things. So this time I was just letting you flow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I feel like, you know, and I want to be more responsible as far as how I talk. And I feel like I did my live earlier, there's a lot of people that's bullying other people. They're capitalizing off of talking about Zaza Ali. Yeah, she needs to be called out like any of them. You know what I mean? I don't want to spare none of them. But at the same time, don't be trying to capitalize to position yourself in a better predicament to take over and fraud the people. You know what I mean? No. The fraud has got to fucking stop. You know, we need to learn our lessons and move forward.
How did Zaza Ali fraud the people?
She frauded the people, in my opinion, by not letting people know 30 days before she knew that her situation was not going to happen, because she didn't pay the people for the resort. She didn't pay to keep the rooms and all that. So she knew 30 days prior it wasn't going to happen because she didn't make the payment. Yeah. So if you're still collecting funds in the meanwhile, in between time, as if it's still going forward for 30 days, and then tell a day before it's supposed to go down that it's not going to go down, what does that mean? It's a hustle. It's a fraud. That's what it was. Okay. She dripped, everybody dripped dry and got what she can get, and she thought she had it like that because of who she thinks she is. And the fact that Umar Johnson got away with it, Brother Polite was getting away with it, so she thought her sweet smelling ass, she in her mind could get away with it.
Sweet smelling ass.
In her mind. In her motherfucking mind. Not mine, but hers. That's why she's talking reckless.
Oh. Wow.
So where is she at now? I mean, what is she doing at this point? I mean,
as far as I know, she only responded to somebody by the name of Nyla. And Nyla, I guess, was reached out by other females on her channel. She's fairly new, says Nyla. And people were hitting her up on her what do you call it, email, letting it be known that, hey, she ain't paid us. She ain't paid at all. You know what I mean? She's claiming like she wrapped up all her stuff and she cleaned up what her woes were. That's not true. She only did for a portion of them. So she actually owes other women, and she's actually been founded to have other schemes that are just been revealed, whereas a kind of like a Ponzi scheme where you supposedly, which I had an idea to do, but for real, like you pay so much money in the pocket and you disperse money to each person off the list, this money every month to everybody. So this is a scheme that people are playing. Like whenever your name comes up, you'll get all this money for all of us contributing all this money. Yeah. But if you say that and you say my name is towards the end and all these other people getting these monies for so long and you're not getting no money, that's what's another scheme that's been supposedly told that she's a part of too. So she's pretty creative in being a fraud hoe, a hoe bait. That's what I call her, a fraud prostitute. That's what she is.
A fraud prostitute.
For real. That's her. Whole bait or prostitute, whatever one is best. But I'm saying, like, I don't care that. I mean, I wanted to be exposed, of course, but at the same time, you can't be having people capitalize and then talk shit about how we present our facts. And that's why I went on my live earlier, because this Taz made me an idiot on Nyla's show, was talking crazy to me because he was like, people that doing these videos and not giving you credit type of talk. I'm like, we don't have time to be exalting nobody, just give us the information so that we know. Why are you tripping off of trying to exalt somebody? Like, so he's talking shit to me and blocked me. So I did a live talking about his ass, her channel, and everything, because what I'm saying is, if y'all don't do the work, which is help anybody other than yourselves, talking about stupid retreats, talking about getting together and breathing the air, who the fuck is that helping? That's not helping nothing. I don't care about sitting around in the grass looking in somebody's fucking eyes, breathing air.
So no yoga for you is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying do something. I have on my channel, there's a Desiree Davis, a lady who had went and got those silicone injections, and now she's fighting for her life because I guess the injection went through her body to where she's like on the verge of death, and she wants to be an advocate to talk about not being that way and why. And through her experience, she went on Unwind with Tasha K. I, put $8 towards that. I will pay the rest of my money I can towards it. She's like less than $2,000 from her goal, or about $2,000 from her goal. That's the kind of stuff we need to be contributing money. $8 here, $10 here for these different causes to help our brothers and sisters and situations out. Not retreats, not your Patreon, not to hear you talk bullshit, not to hear you bully, not to hear you talk, crazy and out of your mind. What the fuck is that helping other than stupid?
So speaking about the bullying, right now on social media as a whole, bullying is at an all-time high.
It is.
And far as on YouTube, far as the brothers, they've been going back and forth at each other. Maybe sisters have too, but what are your
Somebody's breathing hard on the phone. Who is on the phone breathing that hard? Hello? What is going on? I'm saying, does somebody need some oxygen? Hey, let me bring some oxygen over.
You all right?
Anyways, I lost my train of thought. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
So you guys were talking about some bullying. I
don't like bullies. I don't like the fact that bullies disrupt people to think to get together and do something, because they get spooked and they get scary and go to the corner and go sit down. I don't like bullies because they prohibit us from moving to do something. And I don't care how people look bullying. The fact of the matter is, if you are distracting or being a distractor for a possibility of people changing or upgrading their mentality, you are in the way of change. And we got to change. There's no way around it. The way that things are right now is nothing but a cesspool of con artists. And if it stays this way, that's what they want to do. If these motherfuckers want to talk about what's her name, Zaza, the Serpent Ali Hobate, and they don't do nothing to make a difference from what she did, all these motherfuckers on your channel, if I get 50,000 motherfuckers, you think I'm not going to ask at least 5,000 to contribute to causes every other month if I can't do it every month? $5 to help a cause? Are you kidding me? Why do I got to make hella money if I got 50,000 people already? That's enough money for me. Having a Patreon should be for causes. I'm sorry. Yeah. All this other shit, people trying to be the next Phil advice person with almost 1 million, ain't done motherfucking thing but talk about Africa. We don't need none of that bullshit. We need some real people that want to get in the trenches and help with different causes of emergencies and situations like that. Centoya Brown, she needs money on her book, so she needs to be represented. Something to make us feel like.
I seen that.
Yeah, we need to do stuff constructively towards stuff like that. This other bullshit, look into the eyes of the fucking serpent, Zaza Ali. We can skip that. We can skip it, really. She almost garnered or did $60,000. Can you imagine $60,000 being garnered for causes? That's my point. Why are we looking at one motherfucker to gaze in her fucking eyes? I'm not doing it, but I'm saying, why would these people do that? But we keep doing that. We want to gaze in people's motherfucking eyes and hear their sweet lip lies.
Yeah.
That's what we want. I'm saying stop already with the sweet lip line and get into the trenches and put your monies together where your mouth is and help motherfuckers out and get some emergencies money and stop arguing, talking shit and being bullies and being little bitches. That's it. Stop.
Say it one more time.
Stop being little bitches. Grow the fuck up. We're grown now. We grown now. We got stuff to do. We got to get on our game. And we're not built with hands and feet just to be sitting around talking shit.
For y'all just wondering who's saying this right now, this is Shauna from For Black Righteous Folks Home.
For sure, people. Please check me out. And my channel is, I want to inspire people to do right by us. All this backstabbing, all these people representing us falsely, saying they care, brother, sister, family, all these motherfuckers coming out with all the queen, goddess, God, all this bullshit. Okay, what about helping out real causes with real names on it? That's it. All this other shit is irrelevant. And we got to stop trying to prop up the next fucking everybody scrambling to be the next Zaza Ali. They think they could be now her. Like, we got her fucking game. We're not going to let you game us either. Get back. Let me swat your asses real quick back. Okay? Calm the fuck down.
What's your thoughts, Steven?
Yeah, it definitely sounds interesting. I know that I'm kind of tired of seeing some of the back and forth going between different YouTubers, whether it's the conscious community or other Black YouTubers. It seems like, but people like the drama, and it seems that they're making money off this stuff. I was checking out some of these cats' videos, and they get mad donations, mad views because it's like a soap opera that's different than the ones they see on TV. It's like Basketball Wives or whatever all over again, but on YouTube.
Yeah, we're being entertained to our doom. That's what I'm saying. We're being rocked to sleep to our doom. We don't have real men that's really doing shit. We don't have real women that give a fuck about children and other women. We don't give a fuck. We have been so indoctrinated to believe in other people's way of thinking that is not helpful to our situation. We cannot pretend that we're having a good time in Christmas and Thanksgiving and turkeys and fillings and all this shit. And we got homeless people all over the place and babies all over the place without shoes and coats and medical stuff, and people going to jail over nothing, can't get out for shit because they ain't got no family or nothing. And we want to put people up in retreats to fucking do yoga and breathe fucking air with the grass. Come on. That's our mentality needs to change from from glorifying idiots to helping each other.
So what's your thoughts on going to do yoga in the mountains?
I don't need to do yoga in the mountains. You know what I mean? If I can get to the mountains, that's gravy and all. But what's most important is helping people. Like I said, Desiree Davis, I'm contributing. She's close to her goal. Next month, I'm going to try to find somebody else that I can contribute and hopefully get more and more people to do what I'm doing and get comfortable doing that kind of thing. And then maybe once they get to know who I am, I can make my own GoFundMe to help out. I want to help out homeless people. I do. I want to also help out kids in foster care or children's home. I feel that I want to target those people to help. I don't want to help myself other than living expenses and stuff. I don't need to go to retreats and spas and get my fingernails done and, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but I don't need none of this extra shit that people are doing. These women or whoever, gurus or whatever the fuck. If I can get away to the mountains one day, I'd be happy. But like I say, I'd rather be useful and purposeful than nothing. I'm tired of
You
talk and no work.
So who is Desiree Davis?
She
For the people
is
that
she
don't know,
is a Instagram model. She made the mistake of getting illegal injections
yeah, I
some
saw that.
silicone.
Okay. All
She's
right.
on if you go check her out on Unwind with
Instagram.
Tasha
Oh.
K. She has a link to benefit her. But I guess it moved in her body and it got in her back or something, and she started getting really sick and deathly like sick to the point where they say if it burst in her blood, she's done. So they're trying to hurry up and get funds to get it out before it bursts and get in her blood, and she's done. I want to help support somebody like that versus a fucking retreat for these motherfucking fake idol motherfucking gods. Sorry. That's what I'm
Right.
talking about. I want real life stuff. $8 is not enough or is not a lot, but if we all contribute for shit like that instead of trying to prop up these wannabe pimps, these wannabe hustlers, these wannabe jekylls and bullies and all this fucking shit, we could actually
yeah.
do something. I'm saying I don't want to enrich no Phil fucking advice show talking about of Africa. I'd rather enrich saving Desiree Davis' life. Then we have another dude. He was on Oprah Winfrey's show, some type of new show she got, a dating show. Let me see if I got my notes. I don't remember very well. But he's fighting for his life. He got brain flu and he's on life support. He's in his 30s, a black guy. A black dude that was on a show that's run by Oprah Winfrey. Let me see if I can find the name of it. And I want to help him out next month. I want to accomplish the first thing I got attracted to help her out. And then next month I'll have a new project to help. I think that's what we should do. Stuff like that. All this other shit. Come on. Everybody want to be the next Ali or Brother Polite, the next Nature Boy, the next whatever.
Right.
We got to stop that bullshit.
Right. I do think people are looking for some type of spiritual leader. And if they go and they find, I think what they like about some of the YouTubers is they're more like them. They're like maybe they're celebrities, but they're not so out of touch where you can't reach them. But I think the concept of the spa thing sounded good if it would work. Not if you have to spend a whole lot of money. How much did she take people again? What, 60 grand?
The minimum was 60,000 supposedly 60,000 for like 30 something people or females. The minimum was $1,500 a pop that they paid. But you could pay more. But of course, we're not covering the ticket to try to get to her. We're not covering the count for the bus or whatever to get to her and other expenses.
So Pan, this was for what then?
It was a retreat to meet with her somewhere to gaze in her eyes as they do whatever.
And to do some bullshit ass yoga.
Bullshit ass yoga and listen to her bullshit beautiful words of lies.
I'm gonna tell you something. My sister-in-law came around last year.
People pay for shit like that, man.
Yeah, my sister-in-law came to town, and just for $100, we took her to Hollywood, and she did yoga, and Russell Simmons was sitting there right next to her.
But what I'm saying is, what does that help to gaze into this bitch's eyes and help our community?
I don't know about all that. Yeah, that sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, and so 50. How many? So are you saying how many people?
What I'm saying is Nyla said that there were so many people that was on this roster, 30 something women. I can't guarantee it's over 30, but supposedly if you counted 1,500 minimum for these amounts, it almost got to 60,000 total that she got out of these people's pockets. So she claimed that she paid the people that were old, but she paid a portion of them. She didn't pay all of them. And what Nyla was saying, that other people came to her saying, hey, she ain't paid me. So I guess somebody that is being affected got on her show and was letting it be known that she ain't paid everybody. And she has other schemes that we didn't know of that are coming out because other people are saying, by the way, she's doing this on the side. She's doing this Ponzi scheme where she's asking for $20 a month or whatever you can do. And everybody on the list get money every month per person. And that's a lie because not everybody's getting this money.
Right. So now she only got popular from Phil's show? Or was she already kind of...
No, she's been known, as far as I know, Zaza Ali's been known, I guess, for like at least 5 years. Like I said, I've only been online for 4 years or 4 months on my channel, so I don't really know everybody. But I've heard of these so-called conscious people. I saw her on a couple of lives where she was talking about, being feminine energy and talking gracefully type of bullshit talk, and tapping
Sure.
into being pure and all this bullshit talk. I mean, it's good to like try to be different because you don't need to be rough around the edges all the time. But anyone could say that, and a number of different ways of saying it. But do I got to
Sure.
give you all my money and time? No, I don't. That's you're propping her up as a god. When you do that, these
Right,
people we're
right.
propping up as gods, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. That's what they're doing. Like the nature boy bullshit. I got all those women over there. He running through them like fucking, maggots and stuff, and whatever's going on with all their bodies. He had 4 wives, now he got one, and got baby coming, and possibly HIV and other diseases and stuff. I mean, come on, people doing too much instead of the basics of just trying to help where we can help people for the right stuff, not to prop people up to be our guru and God. We don't need a guru or a God. We just need
No,
to help
no.
one another.
Yeah, people are definitely lost. Yeah, I don't know what to say, especially about you know, the boy with all the nature boy with all the women and HIV and things like that. You got to be really, really lost or down on your luck to even consider rolling with a cult like that.
For real, because it's been proven supposedly young Pharaoh got a female on his channel that says that she don't have HIV, but he definitely gave her some. She didn't want to say what, but it has to be herpes or hepatitis, because that's
Right,
the only
right,
thing that you can't get rid of outside of AIDS. You know what I mean? So she didn't specify, but she said she definitely was given something. She contacted him, I think, in 2017 to let him know she got something. I think her name was Sunni. Um, she was only there for a couple of weeks, only 2 weeks. She rocking with a disease behind his ass for just 2 weeks.
damn,
And I'm
damn,
just saying, like, with all these other women that have come through, and the one that looks like she might have AIDS or whatever with a baby, all this stuff is coming to a head. But the whole point of what I'm saying is we are focusing and prioritizing ourselves to the wrong bullshit. We have got to stop
right,
looking
right,
for a
right.
savior, a guru, someone that's supposedly enlightened. We got to just cut the bullshit and just help. You know what I mean? We ain't got to know who you are, what you're doing. We just need to be fed, taken care of, clothed, all that. All this other shit about caring about what you're about, what you believe in. Why do we care? Why? That's my point.
No, I agree. I agree.
Because that's only a way to argue and complain about, well, you're not perfect and I don't like what you think on and I don't believe that. What the fuck? I'm just trying to help this lady that's about to lose her life. She got 2 kids. I mean, $8, and if I could pay $10 more at the end of the month to make sure she gets to
Well,
go before the new year, that's
in the
what we need to
United
do.
States, I'm looking at this right now. It's 4 of them in the United States right now trying to get a green card or birth certificate for the baby. They're in the United States right now, which is sending in Babylon.
You said they're in the United States. I thought they stayed in Mexico to do
No,
that.
four of them are. The one that had the baby looked like she got AIDS. Serenity, they calling her Willow right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the United States
Right
with
now?
with her husband Rambo.
Oh
And,
shit! They got rid of them.
and
Are you kidding me?
no, 2 other Melanation members and the midwife, some
Wow.
lady. They actually up here to get the
What
birth.
part of the United States? Because I thought they
It
were
don't
where they
it don't
were.
it don't say it don't say,
I'm
but
not sure if they came back. I think they did that in Mexico. I think that they're still in Mexico.
when
I
I'm
don't
looking
know.
at it, saying they're here.
Oh, they don't say what city though?
Mm-mm. It shows a
It'd be
little
like,
clip of a live they did.
Oh, well, that's good if they are in America because they need to get away from his ass. But
But
it's
they
too
say they're
late for.
going back to proclaim the kingdom.
Oh my god.
No, for real, man. Let y'all see this video. They're
Hell
going
no.
back to proclaim the kingdom.
Hell no.
Yeah, you can't
yeah,
make this shit up.
yes.
They
Some people are
they
lost,
come
like I
down to
said. Yeah,
legalize the baby in the states just to take the baby back down there. Somebody gonna
Mm-mm.
snatch their
Oh,
ass up before
well,
they
that
get
see
back
they
across the
well
border.
that's called they call those that's the anchor baby.
Wow.
And the baby name is Migos.
Oh, I know. I didn't know they came to America. That's funny. If they came to America and they talk about going back to nature, boy, they dumb as hell. They should be happy as fuck that they spared from his, demented ass. He looks demented through the camera. When I look through his eyes, I can see some
Hmm.
Medusa action going on behind them.
Yeah, but you know what? But I could tell you this: there's nothing like proclaiming a kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the I
Yeah, but
guess
you gotta.
the lure. That's the lure. He's professing that he's come to the promised land, and so he's gonna get these people who believe his ass, and they're gonna get the promised disease that they came for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
proclaim a kingdom.
yeah. Our kingdom is
Mm-mm-mm.
our kingdom is all of us as we. We don't get it though until we recognize our strength is in numbers as we. We're never gonna prevail. We're always gonna have one person make it, and everybody else struggling.
Yeah, but I tell you, that's something straight out of Hollywood.
If I can, let me find it. The video
What video?
where they're in the United States riding in the car.
Oh shit! I gotta go look that up later. That's funny. Yeah, I'm keeping up with that storyline though because it's interesting how Nature Boy's lying himself through all the discoveries of what he's been about, what he's been doing, and
Yeah.
how he's like, I'm revealing myself to the world. No, you've been revealed, and now you're just embracing the revelation, motherfucker. Don't call it something else that it's not. But we are fascinated with the spin of lies and just the drama of what people deal with and do, other than help each other instead of just looking at one or two people. It's like, I don't know, we've been trained like poodles to believe and look at one person at a time. And we got to stop that. We got to stop looking at one person at a time. Someone else is still breathing. I'm telling you, I'm bringing an oxygen chamber to you.
Oh, that might be me and my sensitive mic. I don't know. It could be.
He's like my sensitive mic. I'm letting you know, man. Breathing in pretty good in this mug, for real.
So that's my belief. So if you guys could look up Desiree Davis on I talked about her on my channel, but who tells it better is her. She's actually being interviewed about what she did, why she did what she did, and she goes into psychology of she was, down and out with money. She was trying to like help take care of her grandma. Her mom wasn't supporting her. They weren't getting along. So she tried to step up and step out and do extra. And that extra was getting this silicone stuff to make her look better, like everybody likes looking like nowadays, the Kim Kardashian bullshit. And, she rocked it for a few years and she started getting deathly sick and now she's fighting for her life. But I'd rather save somebody like that, have them become an advocate for other women and people trying to do what she did to stop that mentality of thought. Because we got to stop ratchetness and ridiculousness and try to get us on the right type of thinking, which is we're okay to be ourselves. We're okay to love ourselves. We're okay to help each other out.
So what's
We're
y'all
okay.
thoughts on Kevin Hart?
I mean, Kevin Hart, as far as talking about something 10 years ago, I used to be gay. I mean, we all said stuff reckless.
Yeah, they hold it against him though, and if he didn't want to apologize, so
he should have never apologized.
I don't think he should apologize either because it's not important. Like 10 years ago, I said something, you want to bring that up, and I got to apologize for something I said 10 years ago? I'm like,
right.
I mean, if I walked around with a camera, I'm sure I could find stuff you said that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. He was right and saying no to that. But he might suffer behind the fact that he stood up for himself. But I'd rather take that than be a bitch and do something I didn't want to do.
Right, but he backtracked. The only thing I didn't like is I think that he backtracked. But
as
a comedian, you say stuff. But yeah, he started backtracking and I'm sorry.
I didn't know he did that. I thought he was trying to say he wasn't going to say he was sorry.
Yeah. That's what I thought too. He wasn't going to say it.
Oh, well, I guess he's trying to like bow to Lucy.
You
You
know,
know.
it's just like the Steph Curry thing. Like he made a little comment on a podcast that he didn't believe we went to the moon landing, and all of a sudden people twist his arm, and then he got to
What?
say stuff. You know.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I don't keep up with none of this stuff. I have not been watching TV since my foot has been healed now a little bit over a month, about maybe a month and a half. And I just started walking. I'm trying to lose weight and stuff after having health issues and stuff. But I really don't, I'm not interested in TV like I have been because of the realities that I understand life to be. I don't want to go back to what I used to be like, which is lost in La La Land, because we all been indoctrinated to do certain things and not think on nothing and not consider other things. And then, when things happen bad, we don't have no safety net. We don't have no recourse of nothing other than being fucked up. And I just feel like, why we got to stand like that? Like open season of open ducks. Why? That's what I'm saying. We got these so-called smart people talking eloquently and crazy and brutishly and bullying. You can't bring up the real shit. You know what I mean? You want to just talk shit. That's all you're gonna do. That's why people pay money to listen to that. I'm just saying, like, raise y'all standards. Come on.
Yeah, man, you'll be surprised.
I'm not surprised, but that's the problem. I'm trying to zap people out, even if I offend them. I don't give a fuck. Call me the bad remix, bully hunter. I don't give a fuck. But the point is like I'm trying to do my part and not be like everybody else because we don't need that right now. None of us need to be like that right now. We don't have the luxury to be like that. They've had their fun. They've had their season, just like the Bible says. Every season has, you have it and it's over. It's over. It should be over with all these examples. If it's not over, that just tells us how dumb we are. We love to believe in Santa Claus. We love to believe in all this other bullshit, and it won't change for us. And we're just done.
So what's your thoughts on Cynthia Brown? If you can elaborate.
I didn't hear her whole story other than I know she's young and she went to jail.
Hello? Sug, what up, Uncle Sug? Welcome to the building.
Peace to y'all. What's happening? Could y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hear you fine. What's happening?
Chilling, man. How's everybody doing? What's up, For Black? How you doing,
What's up? I'm good. I'm doing my thing. You know me.
That's right. I seen the link, man, in the back hangout, bro. I was on the phone for a while, so I just jumped on. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, really.
Hey, man, we just building on all types of shit, brother. How you doing tonight, though, man? What's going on?
Wonderful, man. I'm wonderful.
So if you can, what's your thoughts on Cynthia Brown and Zaza Ali? And if you know the situations, elaborate a little bit.
I don't know nothing about Cynthia Brown. I don't even know who that is, but Zaza, I did a little something on Zaza earlier, man. I just think she getting a bad break right now. You know what I'm saying? People tearing her up without even hearing her side.
Because she ain't talking. How we gonna hear her side and she ain't talking, but telling us what she said, we're expendable. That's a fucked up turn to tell people that they're like garbage to be thrown away. And you want our respect behind that? No, she don't deserve none of that. Sorry. She can be beautiful to you men and all that, but I don't have the same worshipness of that. And I'm calling her out. She needs to be called out and dealt with, and she can't come correct. Fuck her.
Yeah, but whatever she said about being expendable, I wasn't replying to that yet. I think she getting a bad break. She probably wouldn't have said people wasn't expendable if she wasn't getting smoked on live streams repeatedly under pressure, going through what she's going through. It's hard for people to understand what other people going through. I don't think Cynthia had intention. I mean, not Cynthia, Zaza. I don't think Zaza had intentions on scamming people or defrauding people. I just think it shit went bad, and she misappropriated the funds. And
she had a whole month to correct it, though. So what would you call that? If 30 days before you're not paying for something to happen 30 days later, and you still tell people in emails and conversations that it's still going forward after knowing 30 days before it's not going to happen, and you don't tell people until the day before. The day before. Come on.
Okay. Like I said, I think it's just bad. I was trying to say some bad business practice. I don't think she had intentions on scamming people when she set the event up. She's been around long enough to have earned my respect. And I've learned in the past not to jump the gun so fast when I don't know all the facts of what's going on and just listening to other people's stories, one-sided stories. You know, I don't know if all that stuff true. If you know, I don't know, but
When is Zaza gonna speak for herself though, right? I
she
mean, if
don't,
she's innocent, why is she talking?
she don't have to.
If you're innocent, you will want to clear your name. Period.
Well,
Anyone talk shit about me wrong, I'm gonna
only
clear my name.
only person she owe an explanation to is the people that gave money. The
But she
most
told them they're expendable. So how does she? How she do that? How can she do that?
you can't conversate like that. Um, the people I hear people bringing up other events. I've seen a few things being done. None of the event at question. I spoke to Hope before she even came on Nyla's panel. I talked to that woman before anybody talked to her. I got her phone number and I contacted her on Facebook and tried to contact the other lady. I even tried to put Hope in contact with another reporter that's in Atlanta. So I knew that that woman had gotten her money back before she even got on Nyla's panel. So that was enough right there for me to not to jump the gun and call a woman a scammer because she's already making progress to pay people back. And that was before I saw the news story of the $14,848 that was paid back. So that's just enough for me to not jump the gun and call a woman a scammer and wait to hear from her and see some proof of somebody getting money after that 30 days. Somebody
Well,
money to Zaza after that 30-day cancellation or her asking for money. I would like to see that. I wouldn't go off of what somebody is saying and all that. I just want to see it. I'm
well,
not
you do know she has old charges of fraud, right? And you do know she's also being
Okay,
accused of a Ponzi scheme.
so I got a little bit of information on that. Her name is Centoya Brown.
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, and her past has nothing to do with now. I got a criminal record. So everybody, what you gonna hold that against me?
What I'm saying is, if you're known for fraud and you do fraudulent stuff, that means that you still have not learned from your past.
But bad business is not fraudulent.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not buying the bad business part. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I mean,
I'm
you
not
know,
buying it.
I don't. I just don't buy it. I think that she's playing on the strings of your heart, like many others.
I don't
And
even.
I don't get
So
pulled.
you think with her beauty, she's enchanting?
It's called witchery or whatever the fuck you
So
want to
she's
call
putting
it.
spells on people's heads.
She's putting spells on motherfuckers, but it don't work on my ass. None of that shit works.
I don't even know Zaza Ali or too familiar with her.
People still are enchanted with her ass from afar. They ain't got to be in the same room with her. That's how powerful she is.
I know I'm in a YouTube community where I hear it's supposed to be a lot of uplifting going on, and let me play this game.
That's what we need, some uplifting.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this game though and say that woman, she did scam and did defraud some people. So you telling me that woman don't deserve people's forgiveness, especially if she ain't defraud you?
She needs to make sure that she's not allowed to do it ever again.
Cut off. We can't comment. That's gonna agitate people sometimes. Let me finish. That's all I'm saying. If she ain't, how much money she got you for?
She ain't got me for none, but she potentially could get many others, and we need to focus on other things besides people scamming people. That's my point. I want to bring a new thought.
Just like you just said, she could potentially scam you. She also could potentially add value to you.
Okay, but I'm not buying that. So see, that's just me.
That's the low frequency you choose to think in, and I don't want to vibrate over there.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Unless that person done something to me, and unless I have not seen enough evidence, I'm not gonna jump the gun.
That's
That's
but
all I'm saying.
I'm a different spirit though than you are,
And
obviously.
you have
Okay.
paid.
I go based off of what I feel and what I saw and
And
what I'm
I
seeing.
saw,
So
I
that's
saw,
it.
I saw $14,848 be paid back.
But you didn't see all the money be paid back. You don't see everybody still stop talking about her.
How
So
much? How much?
obviously it's not resolved.
How much did she? How much money did she get from people?
The point of the matter is the
No, 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 no,
situation
no.
is not
Hold on,
resolved.
hold
It's
on,
not
hold on.
resolved.
You just said that all the
It's
money
not
wasn't paid.
resolved.
You just said all the money wasn't paid back. How much money did
Yes.
you get?
I'm saying from the stories that I'm hearing,
See
she
the
only paid
stories you're hearing. Thank
partially paid people, not
you.
everybody off the list. And the only reason why she paid these people because of the drama that she's getting behind the shit.
Okay, who she didn't pay back?
She'd be trying to be a Umar Johnson right now if she could. But
Who
she got put on blast and she
who
had to
she
do what
did,
she did.
who she didn't
She had
pay
to do
back?
what she did.
Who she didn't pay back?
You can go and figure all that out. I don't have the energy. I just heard it. You can go figure that out. I'm not the type of person
Okay.
that's gonna play games and write down names. I don't need to do all that. All
Okay.
I care about is the truth. Period. I ain't got time to waste time talking bullshit. She did not pay everybody back. She had no right to lie and say we having a resort a month before knowing that it was not going down. She did not tell these women, these black women, hey, I'm not going to be there to gaze in your eye like a fucking deer and meditate with your asses. Okay? She fraud them. She don't deserve to get passed. I don't give a fuck, period.
Say she don't deserve a pass.
No, she don't. She need to be called out. Exactly.
Who said she deserves a pass? I said
You came on here saying she deserved a pass.
I said she deserves a chance to understand the full story, and then I said if she did scam, she deserves our forgiveness.
Doesn't that sound like a pass?
No.
Well, anybody else want to chime in? Does that sound what he just said like a pass, or am I hearing things?
Well, forgiveness.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Please let me know. Is she getting a pass by what he just said, or am I just hearing things?
Well, he said forgiveness. Forgiveness. I don't know if it's in comparison to past, then yes. But if not, basically just understands that she deserves a fair chance to be understood and let her point get across. And
But when are black people, those black women that got frauded, going to be understood? Does anybody ever care about the other little people? We always care about. Let's
talk about this other sister.
Yeah, other sisters, not just one.
I just have one quick question. You mentioned that you said that she demeaned the women, said they were you said something. It sounded demeaning. I can't remember the word you exactly said, but they were like expendable or no.
Yeah, expendable.
Expendable. Yeah. If she'd actually said that, then I'm not sure how to take that. It kind of sounds like if that's what she said, because I don't know what she said. I really don't know the whole situation. So, but I'm saying if that's what she said, it seems like she just took the money and didn't give a damn.
It was an email response to the people that was live streaming about her, and she was asking Zaza.
So this all happened live then?
No, it didn't happen live. It was an email that the Queen Nyla said showed from a correspondence that she had with Zaza. She showed it live, yeah.
Okay.
Email response from Zaza.
Yeah.
And when you can, it's on Nyla Says channel. You can go and look at it and read it for yourself. She did say that that part of the community is expendable. And she was talking. I took it the way I read the email, the context. I took it as she was talking about like us, this conscious community that's talking about it. That's how I took it. I didn't take it as she was talking about the people that she got the money from. I think she was saying the community that want the explanation. So you got to read the whole thing in the context. That's what I got out of it.
Okay, I have to look at it because I'm thinking that oh, she left. Oh, okay. Because I was thinking that maybe For Blackness thought that it might have been she was saying that to the women. That's the impression I got, right? And so if that's the case, then that's kind of messed up. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up either way. I mean, but
Shauna took that to heart. You're like, she's really pissed at that lady. And this is just me really hearing about this situation. I'm not
Right,
gonna
right.
lie. Like I was about to start talking about the what is it? Centoya Brown, and we were stuck on this for a minute. I was like,
well,
wow.
it's just stuck on you asked me my thoughts, and I just kept. She turned it into something. Oh, she
Yeah,
ain't.
yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying, brother.
Yeah, you gonna be. Come on, man. You asked me how I felt, and I was just giving my opinion.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Same thing I voiced on the live stream today. Look at my channel. I did a live stream today saying the same thing. And it's also coming from I started my first business in 2006, brother. And
Yeah,
I do understand sometimes things happen. And I, in my heart, do not believe a woman who's been doing what she's doing, as long as she's been doing it,
yeah,
had intentions on scamming people. I
yeah,
just think she fucked the money up. And it takes a lot of pride to openly admit, hey, y'all, I fucked up. I tried to use these people money to do this and it didn't work. And
yeah,
then I was trying to do this and it just didn't work out. Some people don't have that in them to admit it.
yeah,
That's just what I believe happened. I don't think her intentions was to scam people.
yeah.
Yeah, you're just talking about from the initial start. Do you think it's possible that, let's say she collected some money, and then like Forbidden was saying, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, like you said, everything was falling apart, and she had sunk some money in it, maybe wanted to keep some money. Sometimes people sitting on there with a stack of cash and they start paying their own stuff. Didn't that one brother? What was the one brother? Oh shoot, his name just slipped my mind. He was a flat earther, and he had all these people chipping in to get some weather balloons to
Oh,
fly in the
Dread,
balloon.
Dread.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You've been
And then
exposed. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember that. He was always talking about that damn weather balloon.
Yep.
Talking about he got to get the balloon. I remember that.
Yeah, then all of a sudden everybody, and then I guess he came out and said he paid some rent or something. I don't know what he did,
Yep.
but yeah,
He
yeah, he
said he
took
used
off
the
the
money to
money.
pay his bills.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he paid his.
Right. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. If that happened, say that happened. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is, but like I also said, she don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? We want her to explain. Maybe they dropping off, brother.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on,
maybe she
brother.
didn't leave. Maybe Fort Black just didn't leave. I don't think she got upset and left.
Yeah,
Maybe she
because he done. Yeah, because he done dropped off too.
right, right. Probably got to send them the link back.
Hold on, let me send it a link.
Or they probably could just hit the same link.
Yeah, they should be able to hit the same link and come back in. I'm gonna send it just in case. For you folks just tuning in, it's me, Lindsay, and Uncle Slug right now. We building on Zaza Ali, and shit happens. Shit happens.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's what it is either. I'm just saying these are
Yeah,
some possibilities.
possibilities. Like I said, you never know. The money ain't in my hand. The money never touched my hand. I never knew about the money being exchanged. Like I said, I ain't even really seen the video, so I can't really speak too much on the subject. But damn, boy, somebody knew every day, every time you turn around. That's what I'm gonna say.
Man, yes, it's looking bad, man. There we go. He back.
All right, yeah, just got off the line with Forbidden. She said she was trying to get back on,
Oh,
but
okay,
because she
okay,
got kicked off, but she's in the chat.
okay. Well, I'm about to bring her back in. Then let me send her
Yeah, I
another
told
link.
her to click on the same. I told her to click on that same link, but she was just trying to figure it out.
Okay, let
But
me send
yeah,
her.
but I remember when yeah, Dredd did that and you took the money. So yeah, it seems like there's too much of that stuff is going on online, and it's like a negative. You know,
But see, people choose to indulge and give their money away to somebody and all that. You can't get mad if you willingly gave your money to somebody and
No,
they
I get
didn't do what you wanted them to do with it. You get what I'm
right,
saying?
but I
Well,
think I can understand people
I'm back,
wanting.
people. I'm
There
sorry.
you
I'm back.
go.
Oh, there
No, but
she
I can
go.
understand people. See there? No, I can understand people wanting to support a cause, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So you have to take that in consideration. Just because you chip in doesn't mean it's going to work.
I think the powers that be kicked me off the line for some reason. I was speaking too truthfully.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, we got to be about cause. It's not about propping up individuals. I'm saying we should know that this era is over for that. Period. I'm sorry. We realize all the brother polites and everything else have shown us we should not stay on this path. I'm sorry. That's just my position. I think we should just start anew and do differently than what we've been doing to help something out other than ourselves and other than people just to prop them up as our gods and idols. I don't think that should serve us anymore. I just don't. That's it. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We hear sister
Okay.
powerful,
Yeah.
powerful.
So if I could change, if I had my wish next year, I would wish that I would hope to get people to collab together to have, you're not going to get everybody to contribute, but just imagine if you had $2 a month with like a million or whatever number you can get from a combination of all of us towards stuff. The problem is trusting the right people to do that. So what I'm trying to do is just do what I know that helps as I go, and then once my situation grows to where I can be more influential, whatever. But I would hope to impress upon people now outside of what I'm trying to do or can do because I'm too new. But if I was in a position of a Cynthia G or a Advice Show Phil or all these others that are 25,000 or more, I would definitely have different causes to help these people out. I would not make it about me. And if people don't transition to that mindset, it's the same bullshit that we need to get rid of. I don't care how nice and sweet and nice and lovely they look in the moonlight. I don't give a fuck about none of it.
I gotta take a phone call. Hold on, guys.
That's funny. I hear what you're saying. I like I said, I think there's a when people are looking for, like you say, the leaders or whatever they're looking for, because I think when we're a group of people that have so many different views of how where we come from, what our ancestors are like. So we're looking for something. Do you know what I mean? Some people think uh, we're Pan African. Some people think we're indigenous. Some people think we're Hebrew. So it's like we're a group of people that are still searching for things. So when you're searching for stuff, you follow a variety of different things.
But that's a tactic, though. Once you keep searching and trying to get knowledge, you're not working and doing anything. We got to drop trying to figure stuff out and just help us. That's it. We ain't got to realize we just got to help. We got to work. We got to do shit. We got to help people. We got to do the right shit by us. We got to stop trying to designate who we are or try to get.
Sure.
None of us are going to know the answer for sure. So whoever you go with is going to be question mark still. So the point is, can't we just go past that part and help us work? Not word.
Stop nobody from believing what they believe, though.
People can believe whatever they believe. I'm saying I'd rather work than just listen to people talk. Sorry, I'm just sick of it. The talk is over. It's season now for work. Talking is over. Because talking is just con artists. So if y'all want to just talk, go ahead. That's what y'all want to do. That's what you'll do. But my situation will be, as I grow or influence, is to actually do something to help others outside of what you are dealing with. So hopefully it comes back to you in due time, but we need to start that situation. None of us is doing that. Only when people get killed prematurely, only when people, a mass murder, we might put money towards college funds or whatever like that. But why we got to do that in death? Why can't we do stuff in life? Why can't we help our situation out now? What are we waiting for? That's my point. We should not be waiting for nothing.
Interesting. I hear you. Yeah. I guess yeah. You definitely need to start putting things in action.
Exactly. That's the point. I mean, if I can get 1,000 people to start off, I would be so happy. But we got to start somewhere. We got to stop wanting to debate and talk and console con artists.
So you mentioned a few people that you thought were con artists. Uh, do you find any value in any of the platforms?
I'm saying the potential is in numbers. If people want to make a different change of thought at any moment, we could change and rock this world. The position is when we're going to change at the same time for the same cause. We're scattered. We're scattered brain. We don't have the right priorities. We're not thinking on the right stuff. I'm saying that the people, whether they have the right position in some regard, it's not the right purpose. It's not the right emphasis. It's not the right priority, and it's not the right end result. It starts, but it doesn't end nothing. It doesn't end well. It starts well, but it doesn't go nowhere. So I want to go somewhere instead of starting.
What's the plan?
The plan is to get people to want to help out different causes towards stuff to benefit us in real time.
There's people doing that all over the world.
Okay, but we're not really doing that in the conscious community, are we? We're like propping up, glorificating people, paying them on Patreons and online and all this other shit. Instead of all that, put money towards causes is what I'm saying. Get away from glorifying people that don't need no glory and help us. That's including me. That includes you. That includes anybody. I'm not trying to glorify nobody, but helping us. If it's not to help us, then I don't care.
So basically, just help each other. What you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what people doing when you giving to people's Patreons. What are you saying? That's helping
You're
each
not
other.
helping the community, though. You're helping propping up one person at a time, which is edifying, glorifying that individual. It's not helping the community, though. It's not going to the fucking moms with the children struggling with the shoes and the coats for the winter. It's not helping homeless people. It's not helping people that's fighting for their life, like Desiree Davis, that I'm contributing money more to help her. It's not helping real reality situations. Is helping prop it up the people of the channel. That's not helping the community. It's helping one person in the channel. I'm saying help the community. Fuck propping up idols.
So you telling me, Suge, don't give to Knowledge Uprising Patreon unless you're gonna give to everybody's Patreon who got a Patreon. Like this, what she's saying, I don't even think she understands what she's saying. You have to help individuals, and this homeless and coats for kids, toys for tots. I see all this in the churches going on, and these the same people that tear down the churches. I feed homeless every Tuesday in my church, and we feed 100+ people every Tuesday.
I got kicked off. Somebody knows how to kick me off.
No, that's the hangout.
No, it does that.
It's people, and it's a homeless food shelter every day of the week in every city in America. It's somebody feeding the homeless all over the world. It's coats for kids going on right now. It's programs. It's toys for tots. It's all types of organizations and things set up to give away for all those things that she just ranted about. Now, the people that's coming onto YouTube, we can't fault these people for having Patreons and stuff like that, because that's what it's for. And if one person, just imagine if every last one of us was given to somebody, that's everybody helping everybody. Just think if everybody that's online every day donated to somebody, every person gave to somebody. Think about it. That's everybody helping everybody. So
I'm saying we have more pressing issues other than helping ourselves, though, sometimes. And we always individualize ourselves and not help out the better good.
If somebody giving somebody money, that's not individualized. What are you saying? If somebody got 400 Patreons, that's 400 people helping one person. That's not individual. That's 400.
I'm saying those 400 people could have been used for a better cause than that one person is what I'm saying. The number does not fit.
That's ridiculous. That's your opinion, though. But
that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I want to help more, not one. That's it. That's me.
Like saying the church that's feeding the community ain't shit. I mean, come on. You can't expect a certain amount to help the entire billions of people that's on the planet. Help your motherfucking self. And then you can reach out and help somebody. You know how many people I donate money to on this fucking YouTube?
You're one person though, right? I'm not talking about one. I'm talking about all or many. So that's my whole argument, and you're losing the argument before you begin because one person is not enough. That's my point.
How many platforms have you donated to?
What I'm telling you is I just started donating to one cause. I just told you. I'm not donating to none of the con artists because I'm not connable by you or anybody.
Everybody is a con artist.
I come to educate people on how to think on what to think on because they don't know what to think on. Well, you ain't got to have a conversation because you're not going to steer me off of my square, period. You're not going to do it.
I'm trying to understand you. You said con artist. So everybody's a con artist?
Too many to count.
On YouTube? So everybody
too many to count.
Wow. Wow.
Man, this conversation has got hated, man. I love y'all, man. Listen,
yeah, I love my people
we got to get this together, boy. I'm feeling tension right now, man.
It ain't no tension. It's reality. One person versus 400. Now, if you can flip that and bless 400 people versus that one, which one's better? That's my point. So whether or not I'm a hater, I don't give a damn. My priority is helping more and the right types of people, not propping up idols. I'm sorry. You can give them a donation every now and again, but you should not be paying them. You cannot pay. I'm just saying you cannot pay people like they're celebrities.
Help everybody. Help everybody.
These people are not celebrities.
Not celebrities. The non-celebrity people, the nobodies.
Listen to I just have a question. Is there anybody forbidden is there anybody who you think on YouTube that puts out any good work?
Well, so far there was a guy by the name of he's a psychologist. Wallace. Is it man, I'm really bad with names, but I think his last name is Wallace. And then
Wallace.
He talks about, but we're talking about bettering and healing and stuff as well. We have to have that component as well. But what I'm saying is, we need to talk
about the bullshit on YouTube then too.
If we you got to talk about it all. You got to talk about
the worst motherfucking YouTuber that has the most fucking subscribers, which is PewDiePie. The dude videos has no
which is who?
Substance, no.
Who? I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, PewDiePie. Look it up. Look up the biggest YouTuber. Yeah, he got a funny ass name like that.
Yeah, he's a gamer, but he has a certain niche. He's not. Yeah, he's not gonna really.
I don't see no niche. This dude can drop a video and have 1 million views in 4 hours. How the hell?
And he's a gamer. He's a gamer. Oh, you mean playing video games?
He make weird ass videos also though. I don't know. The dude from Sweden. Make some weird ass videos.
He must be under some type of deviation or something crazy.
If I had a thought process like what she's saying, and I hear stuff like that, I would definitely reconsider my opinion. Because what do I have to lose to challenge what I think? Because I'm forming my opinion and everything off of this. When I hear stuff like that, that would make me say, well, hold on. Maybe the way I feel about this ain't right. It has to make you revisit that. If don't, then you just want to say, You don't want nobody to take you off your course or whatever you said. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Take me off my square.
Square. Okay, maybe you need to get in the circle. I don't know. That's crazy. Get you off your square. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's crazy. But all I'm just saying is opinions can be reconsidered sometimes, because it's just crazy for you to think, for one, everybody on YouTube is scammers and that everybody don't need donations. And I keep trying to make you understand, if somebody got 400 people donating to them, that is 400 people helping somebody. You keep trying to focus on the one person. That's hate. That's envy. That's some jealousy or something. If you want to just look at the one person who getting the help from the 400 people, and you don't want to look on the other side of the fence and say,
no, I have ego.
No,
I have ego vision. I have ego
finish.
vision. I'm not jealous. I have ego vision. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we still here. We still here.
He got kicked off with his voice talking crazy. He can't. I can't be moved. I don't give a damn how you go talk. So when he comes back, he needs to recognize we is better than me or you, period. If you can't get that understanding, yeah, you can bless people every now and again, but to the point where you focus on them all the time, every time, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Glorifying, propping up people. Okay. Most of these people have been eating off the hog for a long time. Yeah. And the hog season is over. That's it. You enjoyed your run. Now it's time for a new beginning. That's it. Sorry. That's my position. That's it. Rock with it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, man. Yo, before I close out this broadcast, because I got to get up in a little bit, is there anything y'all would like to say to end the broadcast?
Stop living off the hog and help people.
Steven? All right, Steven, I guess he's gone. But I thank everybody for coming through and watching this video and taking
blessings
part.
And love, my people.
yo, y'all make sure y'all subscribe for Black Righteous Folks Home. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Shauna's YouTube channel. And this has been an amazing panel. So
I hope we have some reflectiveness though moving forward. I'm not trying to you can help people out. I'm just saying the perspective of focusing on one person over many is arrogant. It's not helpful. It's an egotistical way of being. It's not blessing us as a collection of people. We need to be a people. We need to be a we, not me, not you, but we, period. That's it.